Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to create an app with Makyo. So this is a video that is current for July 2026, and so you might find it changing later on this month or next month, but right now chat with AI to create is not working. Okay, so don't click on it, nothing is going to happen if you click on it. Okay, also the JSON import and export is not working yet. Okay, so the only thing that will work is this button or this button. Okay, so let's start. Let's call this app test, or you can call it the name of your app. You can choose a theme here. Right now there's only one theme. Here, because you probably don't have any databases unless you already created one, you're going to choose create new, and then you're going to name your database. Let's call it test database. You can include Makyo sample data if you want to play with it, otherwise don't include it. It's going to create 10 tables with a bunch of data. We use it mostly for testing. You don't really need it unless you want to have a start of some data, but it's not really good data that you can use. So it's better to just import your own data. Okay, so click and continue. Okay, you will see the screen every time new tables are generated. Okay, just have to wait for it to happen. Alright, so now let's see what we have here. This is the app builder. Okay, it has many moving parts, just like any other no-code platform. Let me switch to lighting for a second. You basically have by default these two panels, add primitives. We call primitives, these are sometimes being called components, but for us it's primitives for different reasons. And then you have screens. It's going to show you all the screens. All the screens here are also going to show up in this menu and in this menu. Okay. All right. So now to add a primitive, you simply drag it. So let's say you want to drag a button. Here it is. And now you will see that the button has 4 different tabs. You have the data, all the data related to the button, the design, the actions, what's going to happen when you click on the button. It's another video, and behavior. Okay, every component will have most of these tabs. Some of them will have maybe 2 or 3 of these tabs. Mostly they all have it. Okay. So here on the right you have the navigator. This is where you can control better every element on the page. Right now there's only one element, so it's pretty clean, but sometimes there's lots of elements. So let me show you, for example, if I add a repeater, you can see suddenly there's a lot of elements. All right. By the way, you will see this kind of explanation when you add complex features that explain how to use it. You can skip or you can click next to get more information. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's look at a few other things. You have themes here. That means you can select a theme to change everything related to design around this app. So if you want to modify a theme, you have many themes by default. If you want to modify it, just click and then copy to customize, and then now you can make any changes that you want to the colors, to the global tokens. Then you have typography, design, and styles. Styles are like elements that kind of repeat themselves, so you can create certain kinds of buttons and text and so on. It's probably another video just on that. Now that you customize the theme, it's going to show up here in custom. Okay. Basically, when you click on a theme, you can see everything as far as design is changing. You also have websites and app themes. If you're creating an app, it's better to use app because it's stronger color, more appropriate for apps. For more subtle design, it's going to be like the website, if you want to create a website. Okay, we are mainly focusing on apps, but if you need to create a website, we do have that option. You have every element you need for creating a website. Except for SEO, we don't have that yet. This is coming. All right, let's take a few more looks at what else we have here. We have the screens. This is where you edit all the, we call them screens because it is an app, and you can basically see all the elements. Again, 4 tabs: data, design, action, and behavior, for each screen. Okay. Now let's see what else we have here. We have blocks. If you're creating something that you like, you can save it as a block and then to be reused later. All right. You can also import a block with JSON. If you have a JSON for a block, you can import it here. You can add or remove tags for the blocks. You're probably not going to need it right away, but later it's very useful. You can pin every of the panels, and you can also unpin them. And then you can drag and drop them everywhere you want, and so on. All right. The AI chat feature is not finished, so don't even try to use it. It's not going to do much. Okay? It might do a couple of things, but it's not really finished. Let's see what else we have here. Here we have an experimental feature that is still under works, so you can use it if you want, but don't expect it to be perfect. Basically, you can generate pages with AI. You're going to choose your table, and it's going to generate it. I'm not going to show it here. It's going to be another video for that, and plus I don't have a lot of content here, but I will show you another video of how to use it. It's useful, but it's also not finished. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. You also have here shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts that you can use. You have undo and redo. And if you want to look at the app without all the app builder, you click on this and it will open it in a big size without any interruptions. Right. The last thing I want to talk in this video, which is already pretty long, is the data. This is where you manage all your data. If you ever work with Glide, you know how it works. This is how exactly how Glide has it. You have the columns that you can add. All these columns are available for you. Something that Glide doesn't have is functions. It's at least not this way. You have a list of functions that you can use here. You simply select the column. I'm going to make another video for functions alone, okay? But right now just know that it's here, and there's a lot of functions that you can use and a lot of other columns. I'm going to have another video about the grid later on. Thank you.